Hi there, long time no see. I didn't really have time recently to come to my spot. As you can see behind me, I'm back at my spot to share a little bit with you today. I'm sorry I haven't been posting a lot. The flies here. I haven't been posting a lot lately. Haven't been channeling much from Ashanti in written posts. But yes, I've gone through a few little experiences, and actually it's not all over yet, spiritually as well as physically and in relationship ways and all that. But that is my personal walk that I'm doing at the moment. What I wanted to talk today about a little bit were in this interim period when I had quite a bit of time, there goes the aeroplane, to meditate quite a bit and think about things. It came to my mind that there are basically, there goes the Adida, sorry, loudest bird. It came to my mind that there's basically at this point in time, I think because of the big pandemic that we're going through, there's basically, to me, I could be wrong, but to me it seems like there are two different streams of thought, beliefs, call it what you will, that is splitting and branching off from each other at this point in time. Stream number one is those people that are seeing and predicting a dystopian civilization in the future, that are preparing at this moment to learn bushcraft and to learn how to survive in nature, how to make fire, how to use a knife, how to use an axe, and they feel that in the not too distant future it's becoming in the life in the cities is going to become like either like a Mad Max, where every building is burned down and there was war and nuclear war and everything has been destroyed and everyone is fending for themselves and live like animals in the bush and got to fend and fight each other. And then there's another group of that same stream that think, no, wait, governments is going to start controlling people more and more, as we've seen with the pandemic, that they want to curb your freedoms and you're going to sit in a little cubicle, you're not going to own your own house, you're going to not be able to buy property, food will be short, you're not going to have your own transport, you will be totally dependent on the government, you will rent things from the government, and that sort of thinking, part of this same stream. But then there's the other stream, which is radically opposed to that one. Well, not radically opposed in the sense that they're totally fighting a different enemy, but the people that are preparing for this dystopian future is seeing this cultic group at the top of the pyramid that is controlling anything, the so-called elite, and a mysterious bunch of people that are controlling the finances of the world and so forth. Then we have the other stream, which is radically different, and that is the ones who believe that as we grow in consciousness, the world is going to become better and that we are ushering in a new earth and a new dispensation, and Starfleet command of the alien commanders is going to come to Earth with thousands of spaceships, bring us new technology, and that the world is radically going to change into a heaven, paradise on earth. But I believe the truth would be lying somewhere more to the middle of the two. Yes, I believe that governments wants to control us. I believe that governments are exercising more force to control us, and it's going to be more tighter in the future. But I also believe that consciousness is evolving as we speak, and that we are growing and growing in consciousness. There's a worldwide wave of people that are becoming aware, as I've been talking about, readers that are becoming aware in their consciousness. So what it basically says is, but this group tends to sometimes go right over the edge where they believe there's going to be no problems, there's going to be no issues. Everybody's just going to love each other, almost like the 1960s with the hippie movement, where it's all love and peace and nothing is going to go wrong. But I believe, and like I say, it's going to be more there in the middle. Yes, we're going to still deal with material reality. We're going to still deal with problems. But we're going to have an evolved consciousness, thinking like readers, like I've been writing in all my posts and trying to explain, and Shanti is trying to explain to me and to the people that's in the group, that consciousness is going to evolve and evolve to the betterment of humankind, to the betterment of nature, to the betterment of the earth. Yes, I've been talking about the radiant ones, about aliens, and people contact me in past lives and all that I've written about. It's too much to mention here. So yes, I believe in those things, but I believe we don't need to take it right over the edge like some people do, or that we become so scared and fearful about the government and the elites that's going to control us, and the earth is going to be destroyed and all this. I believe there's a middle way there, where we have 1 foot in reality, 1 foot in the 4th and the 5th dimension going forward. Some people are even talking about the 100th dimension. So you can take it up and up and up and up and up, but what's the point? The point is, evolution doesn't happen from a caveman to a highly so-called civilized man in a year. It all takes time. Yes, as time moves on, things seems to be moving faster and faster and faster and growing quicker and quicker. This pandemic has caused the streams, it's caused people to have to choose. Do you belong to that stream, or would you belong to this stream? But like I say, in my personal believe that it's going to be more, you got to have the middle way. How it's all going to pan out and how it's actually going to work, I'll be thinking and meditating on that, asking Ashanti, see what she has to say about it. And that's maybe material for another video. Now, I just wanted to share this, that I believe there are 2 streams that are splitting at this point in time, of people radically on this side, people radically on that side, and very little middle way. But I believe that's where we need to move between. It's like a river. If you're in the middle of the river and you're flowing down the river, you don't hit the rocks at the side, you don't hit the rocks on that side. You just stay in the middle, in the flow. You don't flow in the sense of just accepting everything and not resisting anything. Yes, there's a time to paddle and there's a time to just let the river take you. That's why you need to walk and stay in awareness with a consciousness that is connected to the universal node, as I was speaking about, to hear and to understand what the next step is going to be. It's not going to be a rational planning and thinking out. it's going to be more intuitive from the heart fields instead of mind fields, and that sort of thing. But I'll be speaking to you about that once I have a clarity in my own spirit about how to negotiate that middle way. Thank you for listening. This is quite a little bit of a rambling here, but there might be a message in there for you. I hope there is, and thank you for watching again, and much love and light to you.